Alright, mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Alright, camera's moving just fine. Mic's being picked up. Background noise is playing. Music's playing. Can't tell if chat is quite chatting right now, but that's fine. It's Thanksgiving. Yeah, everything seems to be okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mattoon Corner. I'm your host, Mattoon, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, folks, happy Thanksgiving. I say that mostly because it's Thanksgiving in the US, the big, Thanksgiving Macy's Day Thanksgiving parade's going on. So I'm kind of expecting this to be kind of like a quiet stream, basically, because just me, basically. But it's fine. Probably could take the day off in hindsight, but it's fine. For a few people who don't celebrate, for those countries not Americans, we can just still chill. Do not let the whims of the American machine eat into your professional time, Mattoon. Yeah, here's what it is. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, folks. And today we're gonna be working on the next part of Crystal's commission. That'll be fun. Hey, Chaos! But I was literally just saying most folks from the US probably wouldn't tune in. That's fair. Hey, man. I'm just getting my refs ready and everything so I can get started. It's time before I gotta leave. That's fair. That's right. Now I'm just trying to get things. Set up. Shoot. Hold on. Hey, what's up? It's your favorite guy to use work Wi-Fi to watch Twitch. Hey, Taco. I didn't realize I may have been I may have messed something up. Yeah, I forgot to sign up for something I want to. Oh well. Anyways, time to work. Move my mic a little bit just so I can see my screen a bit better. First and foremost, gotta get the rule first done. Like I said, this is gonna be a continuation of Crystal's commission from last time. So this is the end result of Melody's fight with Nicolette. Bro, it's used to watching a gal get punched. Just gonna turn it down. I can hear from here. I can hear from here. Okay. I trained my brain in for a different one. Overthinking things again, Chaos. Why is it so hard to pick a damn hairstyle? Decisions. I never had this issue. I've always had a hairstyle in mind when making an OC, but this one I can't decide what I want. Gah. Ah, boy. I think it's the first time I have seen you kind of a little, like, not sure what kind of haircut you want for a character. I drop my OCs. I somehow feel this deeply. That's what I have Matt for. True. Yeah. You know, I'm always happy to draw for you. Especially now, because this is like the last commission I currently have open, so. Mimi's deal, basically. Basically, yeah. Dress-up games are really good for hairstyles. True! I used to check out a dress-up game, Chaos. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, mid. Hey, you look for reference. Let's go for classic, all reliable pick crew. Sure, my only problem is that I spent a whole while looking for ones that do males, didn't spend even looking that actually have a variety of hairstyles, not just generic isekai pro tag. Oh, I fell down my soul. For making an account, I recommend Recolor. Recolor.me. Meant to be a guy on light section, but you can also just have full access to their cosmetic. Neat. I think it is a bit different. I'm not gonna have like the full net present here. Just kind of like allude to it like this. This one just like doesn't completely this is like it doesn't like completely eat up at the thing. Especially because I'm also doing it here. Oh, hey, Knuckles. This is my friend's OC Melody. This is a pair of OCs I drew last time on stream, so now I'm drawing the aftermath of their interaction. Hello. Hey, Crystal. This song would be really funny if you were drawing above when it started playing. Well, I am drawing two cute girls, so expect the behind later. Playing Blooms right now, actually. The booty shall come in. Nice. Hey, Crystal, how's your Thanksgiving? Alright, same with everyone else. If you're in the US, how's your Thanksgiving so far? Hey, Portuguese, no Thanksgiving. Oh, we're in the same country then. I'm not Portuguese, but I am living in Portugal. Yeah, I live in Portugal. Small world. What do you know? This is how I found out. Basically, yeah. I mean, it wasn't it never really had much reason to Melody's Millbane looking like your Mattoon Crow Peak. True. I can probably fix that up actually. Hold on. In what part? Like there's just no reason for it to really like come up, I guess. Yeah, here we go, that's why. I was drawing her bangs wrong. No, what city? Oh, I live in Almada. What? Ah, based. Nice. Where are you from? I'm not doxing myself. Not like I gave him our full address. Anyway, do you have like a full body of your Sona thing? Something had a scheme to come for later. Oh boy. Slide to the side and like down to the middle of her eyes. Azulis. Ah, wow. Nice. Yeah, I got what you mean, Crystal. I'm using the other the other thing. Also, for full ref of my Sona Taco, if I'm being honest, not necessarily. I don't think I have drawn him full body, but those are pictures are a bit old. I can send you some thing, but he's literally just a guy in a suit. Yeah, I see what you mean. Thank you, Crystal. We're till night. Anyways, I just want to know what drips you got. It really is just my character in a suit. Hold on, where are you? Alright, hold on. Really just like a full, as you know, the closest thing to full body I have is the one I drew, an old one I drew with my Pokemon partner. But like if I consider like the actual suit design, the chibi design and the actual color scheme of the later ones is more accurate, basically, you know? And that's the only like full body one I have. Well, the end result is amusing. That's fair. Kind of curious to see what you have in mind then. I tried to do a more creative pose, a bit more of a creative poser, but they're not really coming out how I wanted to. Heck. Okay, I know it's not like the pose you gave me. I'm just saying, like, I tried doing something a bit different. Kind of like have her, like, yeah, how do I explain this? I've been trying to do these more poses where the person's, like, more, like, leaned forward, so, like, nope. Grog fella is now following. Hey, Grog! Shout out to Punch Girls. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. True! Like I said, I want to try to, like, have her, just her, like, I want to arch her back a bit more, I guess, you know? That makes sense? Hey, Ember! Happy to have you here, too! Well, I honestly thought there wouldn't be much hydration tech. Check. I thought today would be a bit slow, seeing as it's Thanksgiving and all. Hope you're all having a good Thanksgiving. We're having a good time. I see. Yeah, but like wasn't really looking very good. We're having a great Thursday. Everyone got a day off. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know, like I guess like people were like spend time with their families, that kind of stuff, you know, in terms of Thanksgiving. So. And here's a little secret. I'm listening. I'd rather hide in my cave. I will emerge for food. No one wants to spend more time than they need to after dinner. You know what? That's fair. That from work, shiny hunting cipher and PLA. That's fair. I just realized something. I forgot to give Melody her little music pin in the last girl commission. Shoot. It was on the right side of her hair and everything. Dang it. Yeah, I'll fix that later. Oh, somehow. Man! It's a little tall. I think your head's a little big in general, actually. Hey, Relaine! I forget all the time, too. I know, but still, I get mad when I forget detail. Hi, Relaine. Hope you're doing well. How's your Thanksgiving, sweetie? Very cold. It is winter. It's been getting really cold lately, yeah, honestly. Gotta do like the ropes a bit differently than last time because she's actually like interacting with it. Yep. Hey, lunatic. Hey, everyone is here today. Wow. Not complaining, just funny. Smash Ultimate up in this place. True! I thought Smash Bros. Song was playing right now, but no, it's Flavor Rave. Looking for my binoculars to see how Matt does back muscles. I'm trying my best here, man. But I have the perfect reference for this. Hold on. I know, I trust you. Thank you. I say for my own benefit. Not fair. This just made me imagine that meme going, there's a guy watching from a window going, yeah. I know the one. Oh, my Discord just gave me a shiny Furfur. I'm so happy. Hey, nice! Furfur has a really good shiny, too. Yeah. Back muscles isn't the worst thing. What my worst enemy, ass. I want to enter the Nightmare of Fennekin. Gotcha. Fennekin was a pain. I'm really glad you managed to get the one you wanted. I was shining it with you. Just try and get what you wanted. Shiny Furfur has black fur, right? Yep. Black fur. I think like white or blue like highlights the paint for its different hairstyle, for the different haircuts you can have. I always wanted to see a living index of every single Furfur style in shiny. Pretty sure as long as you get like one shiny, you can just get them all. You can just see what they all look like, basically. So. Nightmare to make no. True. Oh, living disc. DA should be easier. Oh yeah, also true. Z is also pretty easy to shiny farm in, like genuinely. Got a Chambers level ass. True. It's this leg that's messing me up. Hold on, I need a better reference for this. Hey, though, we have 3 species of American fishing Pokemon now. What's the other? What are they? Wait, what? Three different masculine, I'm guessing. Me sleeping at the homeless jet. Red, white, and blue. That's fair. Yeah, that's a flag. I'm saving the flexi arm for last because you know I'm going to be a bitch about it. I already know. You've told me quite a bit how to do these, so I think I'm starting to get a bit better at them. Give me some more. I'll level a little bigger than Harmy's. That's fair. That still trips me up. Thank you, lunatic. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Cadley. Da. Yeah. Close on accident. Work. Birthday Sunday, by the way. Hey, very nice. Happy early birthday. There we go. Well, better than last year's. Agreed. Like one of those artsy neon pieces. Oh, it kind of does look that without like the line art or anything. With just a sketch like this. I figured I'd do a quick background. Basically the same idea as the original. Just basically the same idea as the original one. Sad you added ropes here in the front, basically. Let me also, I want to color match it, so hold on. Ah. You didn't see that. I put it that way. It wasn't even anything not safe for work. Don't give me that look. I was using references. I had copied still. Hi, Star. Yeah, catch you later, Chaos. Hope you have a good one. The Tango and Whisper and Sonic Rumble, one of my music arrangements got used for Super Robot Wars Y playthrough video. Good things today. Hey, nice. Yeah, Mr. Beaks VA. Yes, I saw it. Sorry, you don't have to keep pinging me about it. Dude, the song is fucking with me. I can't tell if the stream kept buffering or not. Lamau. What song is it? Oh, Guilty Gear Strive song. I can't unhear it. Yep. That's so funny, man. I mean, it's neat. Don't get me wrong, like, it's neat that Mr. Big's VA is like the old like Mario like Hotel Mario, Luigi, and Bowser, but like, guys, he's a voice actor. It's kind of his job to do to voice different characters. And it's a good fit. Like, yeah, it does kind of just sound like he's doing the voice from the thing, but like, yeah, he's voicing a big Italian mobster dude. It's so funny. I still gotta pick up Fatal Fury. I was thinking, this like whole DLC pack was for like free, right? Like Joe, Ken, Chun-Li, and Mr. Big, they're free, right? That's like kind of neat, nice of SNK to do. Yeah, his name's Mr. Big. Savage refused to be born with a birth defect. It's annoying, and I'm shine hinting for context. Neat. I do want to get the Fatal Fury game. When we played during the beta, it was pretty. It was a good time. You know, remember, Crystal? I beat you once with T-Zoc, and then you kept beating me with Preacha. I also gotta pick up the game to pick up the game to represent the homie. My pal Mia is the voice of Preacha, so I really want to. I try to support my VA friends. I try to support my VA friends where I can. You know? The one time I kicked your ass in a fighting game. Oh, come on. You beat me in Guilty Gear before. Not consistently. I'm pretty sure like twice max per session. That's fair. Yeah, no, like I just have a fun time just playing with you, you know? At the same time, I also can get like losing in a fighting game can be frustrating. I never want to like frustrate you or anything, you know? It's kind of fun, kind of annoying, like when you have like a game with a group of friends that you like playing, but like you underperform. I've been there with you know, like back when I used to play League, there was a handful of folks I would play with, and I always felt like I was the worst one. Refuse to mid Leo's overtuned. Oh no, don't give me that. I've said multiple times that Leo's overpowered. Like sometimes I say, like, yes, I get he has a little bit of everything, and I say, like, I play it up because I'm for a joke. I get he's overtuned. I never like said I was to actually deny it. I said multiple times he has a little bit of everything. He's Mr. All-Rounder. He's Kai if he was good. Can't even say that because I think Kai's been getting more play lately. I have to double check. Okay, so I posted my OC Vember piece today, so it was the Gardevoir girl. I have like five different Gardevoir accounts followed me. I'm scared. You drew Gardevoir once and suddenly get recognized by Gardevoir lovers. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, I like Gardevoir because I think the Pokemon's cool. Like, I've been on the internet, I've been on hentai sites. I know Gardevoir can be appealing to a certain demographic. That's not me. Plum's not looking good? Yeah, I figured. Huh, shoot. I just realized that. I got to redraw this then. I planned this hand out wrong then. Ah, classic mistake, Mattoon. Freaking mistake. You're a failure. Gotta get to work now. Good luck fishing the piece. Ain't got it, Taco. Have a good one, man. Yeah. Didn't draw stuff. Thank you for the follow. Where am I? There you go. I do be drawing, yes. I do be Arden. I see for myself how you manage to draw someone's OC every single day. Simply put, a lot of patience, lack of sleep. And a lot of patience. Which is something I do not have. But is what it is. Just built different, haha. I guess you could say that. By the way, clean lines. Thank you. One thing I know how to do is clean line work. Line work. That's my bread and butter. Yeah, I have great sense of shape too. Clearly, I hate typing. You're good. Yeah. So everyone got mad played too early in the anime, I think. More so, everyone got mad about the anime. Okay, the anime is not the worst thing in the world. Oh, man. Ah. Thank you, Crystal. So yeah, the Devil May Cry anime. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It has some faux pas. I'm not exactly on board with. I think Lady was kind of written kind of eh. I think the whole like, I've never been a fan of treating demons as a minority, basically as a stand for minorities. I don't like doing that with any fictional race. I think it's weird. And whether you're trying to make a good point or not, I think it's weird. Don't do that. I just find it weird. And the whole thing about Devil Trigger playing is the fact that, like, Devil Trigger, the reason why people get upset is Devil Trigger isn't Dante's theme. It's Nero's theme. Nero doesn't even show up in the show. It's Dante's story. It's like if God, I'm gonna use Sonic for this because Sonic is probably the best. Sonic is still probably Sonic. It's easy to describe things with Sonic. Okay, imagine if like after like a big scene for like Sonic, suddenly like Knuckles' theme from Sonic Adventure starts playing, unknown for me, and just hit for a big moment he has. That's the vibe it has basically. It doesn't fit the character. When in doubt, use Sonic the Hedgehog. Me explaining anything to Matt. Okay, imagine Sonic. True. Me whenever I see anything Sonic. Yeah, he's only seen Sonic interact with another piece of media. Yeah, a lot of Sonic vibes here. True. Sorry, but I was just getting some more refs. Not refs, I was just looking at something someone sent me. Nice. Very nice. My little brother's been taking to making TikTok edits. Well, is it not what you're doing? It's literally what you're doing. Very big thighs. She's meant to be very hippie. Or bottom heavy pear shape, so. Like fan cams or something else. Like character edits of like Sukuna and that kind of stuff, you know? Sukuna. As I like to call him. Sukuna. I see. Yeah. One of his got a pretty popular. Got like a few thousand views, right? Yeah, one of them got like 2,500 views. Not bad. I think not bad for TikTok for a guy who literally had like one other video on his account. I'm proud of him. Nice. 230 likes. Number go up. True. I just uploaded it. It's already got like two likes. Good. I'm becoming TikTok. There's gonna be a big shot. Gonna be a big shot. He already has almost a hype. What's the hype? It's super just popular. Reinhardt! Ah, wait. Da, ya, da. Oh, I just realized. I didn't do the little filting I usually do for these. Yeah, pass out. I was doing great, thank you. Happy to deliver. Get some rest. Does me when you finish? Of course. You know me. Where is he? Where is he? I forgot the pin in the art tray I did too. Dang. Yeah. Hey, Super Icy, thank you for the follow. Oh, Shadow wasn't following yet. All good. I appreciate even the late follow. I say it like it's kind of saying. I appreciate every follow I get, so much appreciated. Right. Who pinged me? Hold on. Right. All we're really missing is the line art. What time is it? 9:30. Let's see, let's the line art said. All I was missing is shading. Let's try to just finish up this commission then for a day. And we can only call it night, basically. Yeah, so far so good. The effects. There we go. Nikolai, just because she's a bit simpler. God dang, this, the Gardevoir picture seems to be picking up a lot. Huh. I think I genuinely underestimate just how many people like Gardevoir. Maybe I should make a Gardevoir OC. I've had Erlen in my mind. Who knows Raku guy? Did anyone else grow up reading his comics and stuff? Like his stuff was like a little cute, the gamer Gardevoir girl. He recently redrew her after so long. It felt like a whiplash. Like that's my baby girl. Does anyone remember those comics? God, I used to love those. Like the one that was kind of like. I remember one time he drew like a meme that was like Erlen holding like a little sign that says, "I use Attract to make my trainer do what I want." And like, okay, you know, a certain subset of the internet took that to do naughty things, obviously. But like, he basically made a follow-up of her using Attract to make him give her ice cream. Basically, it was very adorable. She's just a massive goob. I love her. Like, hold on. I keep thinking Gardevoir is supposed to end with an E for some reason, you know? There we go, one. Yeah, here. God, I used to love these. Erlen, no. Erlen, yes. You can't have ice cream for breakfast. Please. Erlen, use Attract. Of course, you can have anything you want. Immediately breaks out of Attract once you start eating. Knock it off! Ew. I used to love these comics when I was younger. Genuinely amazing. Like, I like when... I don't know if this is a hot take. I really like that also, like... I like when the internet presents Gardevoir as a silly goober. Okay? She can be a bit cute, and then fine, give her a bit of sex appeal. Why not? Why not? Pokemon very much knows what they do in terms of design. But let her be a goober. Come on. Let Gardevoirs be goobers. If you're sexy all the time, if being sexy all the time is tiring. Let Gardevoirs be goobs. Prim and proper ladies deserve to be silly sometimes. Let the girl enjoy her ice cream. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, thankfully the guy is still posting. He recently posted Aerolin again. So that was very fun to see. But like the guy pretty much kind of stopped doing like Pokemon fan art full time. He's been doing more like D&D stuff. Not mistaken, his recent comics have all been about this Kobold character. Which, you know, D&D, Kobolds are always fun. Are always fun. But man, part of me just does miss Aerolin a lot. Seeing her often. And that comic also had like a part 2 with like a shiny Ralts basically coming in to making not Ralts, the middle evolution. I forgot what it is. Ralts is the first one. Yeah, a shiny Gardevoir in middle evolution, basically making a pun. Both of them just like, why are you like this? Kirlia, right. I have no idea how I forgot that. Oh, it is just. It's like first. I gotta do more Pokemon stuff. I've had a Pokemon, not safe for work Pokemon idea. It's kind of been just sitting. That's kind of just been sitting there. I kind of want to finish. As well as just writing more Pokemon fan art in general. I think it gives me a lot of ideas. Nah. I was one of Gardevoir artists to draw some small and cute. There's one artist I also know that like draws like draws like a lot of characters, a lot of different characters. There's one artist on Twitter, I forgot what they're called, but like they have like a thing for drawing these cute girl characters with like these big immaculate like cloaks, and the cloaks have like the most gorgeous rendering you'd ever see. Oh. MG Angel Plus, thank kindly for the follow. Or sub, for the sub I mean, actually. YouTube sub. Thank kindly. I really gotta think of a better place to put that notification. Actually, it was kind of hard to read. Yeah, well. That's fun. Close are hard, but they're so cool. Oh yeah, like again, they're like super immaculate. They're great. The guy also has like a lot of like fun little AUs, basically. Like the one that put it on the map was when he was hopped onto like the you know the like Wa Peach character design that I leaked a bit. Drawing her a lot. That was really fun. Same time drawing Roll, drawing a Momo from My Hero Academia. I clearly forgot to check in here. Hey, you're fine. You're fine, Mimi. Happy to have you here. Taco already went to work, or had to go to work, so. How are you? know who you're talking about now. Yeah, exactly. The one isn't very nice. True. Ever play a game and just because your entire life for days straight, having that right now? Kirby. Anything Kirby related for me, basically. I'm well aware. Kirby, enough said. Basically, whenever Kirby comes out, all my things in life are just discarded. That would be me if I had switched too, but I'll just take 40 plus hours of creation process instead. True. God forbid I rediscover a cozy life sim. I will never leave my desk. Played, what's it called? Stardew Valley, right? I haven't seen you post about it in the Nefarious server. Yeah, very nice. I'm glad you're having fun then, Mimi. I think I may have picked it up by sheer boredom. Very lucky I have exactly one friend who has encyclopedia knowledge of it. Fair. Honestly, it's really nice when you just have someone you can just ask and not have to keep looking for it, you know? Feel bad, like, I feel bad keep looking at guides, so having her on speed dial was great. What? I think I look bad at a guide, it'll just be more frustrating. Like, I got, what's it called, No Man's Sky on Switch 2, because the Switch 2 version actually runs really well, so. That's the kind of game, if I'm not careful, I'm just gonna be sucked into it for ages. Yeah, fully do one character and then fully do the other one. How long did this take me? 25 minutes. Yeah, I can probably do this in time. I'm 30. Basically waiting for the full release of Fields of Mystria. Ooh. You know, I like how my idea of a cozy game is like spacefaring adventure. No Man's Sky is doing well despite everything that happened. There's a wondrous turnaround for it. Because almost all of the ones I've played have some sort of hostile monster scares me. I'm comically easy to startle. Yeah, honestly, I'm same. So I'm not very good with horror games. I kind of want to get better at, though. Yeah, No Man's Sky, I find it funny how every time they come up with a free update, all the comments are like, "No, Sean, please! You don't have to! I have money! Let me pay you!" Because all the huge content updates are all free. There hasn't been any actual DLC. To the point where people want to pay for DLC for this man. Everyone's just saying, "Okay, we get it. Just let me pay you." It's very fun. Alright, Nicolette's done. I was gonna do Melody. Then I gotta also do the same thing, they're all free? Oh yeah, they're all free. Then I'm also gonna do that one thing where I do like the color thing. Let me pay you. My friend trying to encourage me to open commissions like, true! Yeah, I'm on. Also, a banger. Which is playing? Oh, Undefeatable. Yeah, that's a good one. My personal favorites. The only Frontiers I've listened to along with I'm Here. Honestly, the only Frontier song I don't think I listen to regularly is Breakthrough at all. I don't like I have never really liked the Wyvern fight. I think Wyvern's a cool design, but I've always found the fight the weakest of all of the Titans. Well, just because it was kind of like an auto runner, and the only way to like interact with the fight is to use the parry mechanics. And during Master King's challenge, the parry window gets so strict for that thing specifically because basically it becomes basically infuriating. So, in my humble opinion, the best Titan will always be the Knight, because that one has a mechanic you have to actively engage with to beat the fight. To beat the fight in a way that sounds that just exciting. It rewards good play better than the other ones do, involving the shield. You know, it's a much more interactive fight. Plus, the song is also just cool. I really like how they got the infinite guy. I'm also like one of the only infinite defenders in this world. I don't think like I don't like Sonic Forces. I 100% that game. I don't like the game. At the same time, like I think there's things salvageable. I don't think Infinite's that bad of a villain. Like yeah, if Shadow the Hedgehog beat my ass, I think I'd probably have a mental breakdown too. He's so cool. I wonder if Infinite's 2010s kid what Shadow was to us back in the 2000s. Comically edgy, but in a cool way. Maybe, but seeing as like Shadow still had a lot more to and more appearances to him. Infinite so far has only had the mobile game. Essentially, only had has had Sonic Forces and the mobile game. I'm not really sure some people will like the thing, and I feel like here's the thing. I'm more forgiving on his backstory about oh no, he's a whiny little guy. People, oh shut up. Don't give me that. Oh, he's so whiny, though. He is not. He really isn't. And let's also be honest. People are petty. We've all seen people have an inexplicable vendetta towards us or other people over the stupidest things possible. People are petty. Like, yes, let him be petty. Still want to know what Zavok's doing out here, to be honest. It feels so jarring to see if I was gang. It is, to be honest, but at the same time, I feel like Zavok, out of all the Deadly Six, probably is the one who's probably the only one responsible enough to leave the Lost Hex without any kind of supervision, to be honest. I'm also like one of the only Zavok defenders. Well, people have been turning around on Zavok, especially thanks to cross-world interactions. Look at Zaz and Crossroads. He's a miss. That's why I said unsupervised, with supervision. Zavok's there. He's a supervision. I welcome him being a menace. True. Like I said, I like the Deadly Six. I also 100% Sonic Lost World. So basically, before Sonic Frontiers came out, I made a point to try 100% several of the games. I 100% Sonic Forces and it's the Sonic Lost World. I was going through Sonic Generations, but honestly, I didn't really have the patience for that. Yes, Sonic Generations somehow is more of a chore for me to 100% than Sonic Forces. I don't get it either. Just is. Maybe, I don't know if it's a hot take, but Sonic Generations, the only has 2 good levels per world, which is the main Act 1 and Act 2. All the submissions are kind of dookie. Shadow Generations is kind of the same boat, where the submissions are just kind of okay. I think they're better than the ones in in the base Generations, just because there's not stuff like Knuckles digging or playing like volleyball with Vector. I just think it's just a lot more like focus on just Shadow gameplay. So I think they're a bit more consistent, but like there's still nothing special. The Act 1 and 2. Also, in Shadow's case, the Act 1 is usually better than the Act 2. Mostly because the Act 2 is like fully 2D and Act 1 is fully 3D, which is a godsend. I love how they did that. Act 1 is usually a lot better. I just prefer playing Sonic in a 3D space. Fully 3D Sonic returning to us soon. Here's hoping. Pretty good, Gens, but I can really because I played religiously when it came out. That's fair. I honestly only got to play Gens like pretty late in that game's lifespan on PC. I had a PS3 at the time, but I didn't have the game, so. Only so much I could do, you know. I enjoy Gens. Maybe not do all 9 missions again, but it was fun. That's fair. Animation's kind of charming. Some of our troll is AF. True. That's probably my take on it. Sonic Frontiers is a game I 100%, which I liked 100% Sonic Frontiers, but 100% Sonic Frontiers also includes like getting all of the what's it called? All the memory tokens that are just floating in the air. And while that is fun, especially if you had the spin dash, it kind of just helps break the game. I can admit that can be a little annoying. Right, to keep the goalposts on the ground? Hell, true. I did it before the update, but man, Draw insert. That's fine. But to be honest, Draw wasn't that big of an issue for me, just because the actual like things showed up on the actual things would show up on the on the mini map, so that wasn't too bad. And I 100% the game before the update too. I 100% that. Okay, I 100% Sonic Frontiers twice. I literally did 2 playthroughs of it back to back because I love that game genuinely. I 100% on Switch, and I 100% on PC. I love that game. I genuinely adore that game. I really got my Chao Gar and Coupon. Sadly. All the Chows are like an extra collectible in Sonic's game, isn't it? I have Shadow Generations. I have not touched the Sonic Generations portion of it. I just played Shadow. Because that's the only part that was really relevant to me. They just an extra layer. They do have a bunch of different evolution types, though, which gave me serotonin. That's fair. Everyone likes a Chao. It's just kind of happy to see them back. Maybe one day we'll get to Chao Garden. Honestly, why doesn't like Sega make like a Chao Garden mobile game? That would genuinely print money. I do felt bad doing Shadow Gens first. I went back to Sonic Gens and instantly realized how much Bear Shadow controlled. Oh, 100%. Here's my hot take. Why Unleashed, for as good as the game as it? Actually, no. I'm just gonna be honest. This is my hottest take. I don't like Sonic Unleashed. Ever since Sonic Unleashed, Sonic has felt like a tank to control. He does not control very well in 3D space. Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations all struggle to control Sonic in 3D. Sonic Force is even... I won't even talk about Sonic Force. Sonic Force does feel like you can't even control him. And the Werehog is just not fun. I've tried to engage with your game mechanics. I've tried to do your fancy combos. This is just not fun. It's not fun. Nothing about Sonic Unleashed feels good for me to play. So I'm not gonna pretend like it's peak cinema. Like, it has great presentation, sure. You know what our game that had like pretty okay presentation? Sonic 06. Sonic 06 had amazing CG cutscenes, had some decent voice acting. Some of the cutscenes were a bit iffy, but like at the very least, it had some good parts of presentation. But no, I'm not gonna pretend I like Sonic Unleashed when I don't. It's not a good. I don't think it's a good game. Also, let's not pretend like everyone says Sonic Unleashed. They imagine playing on Xbox Series X, or on the unofficial like PC compilation. You know, try playing that thing on an original hardware PS3. The game ran like dog water. I'm sorry, and that doesn't run well. Sonic Unleashed just didn't work when it launched. I'm not gonna pretend it did. The same thing happens when people playing Project 06 over the original Sonic 06. Yeah, of course you're gonna have fun playing Project 06. Project 06 was an actual game made by people who know how to make games. Yeah, no duh, it's gonna be better than Project 06. They actually finished it. I played the PS2 version of Unleashed. I did. I played the Wii version. That was actually kind of funner. It was more of an actual video game. Well, we played on Unleashed and heard they cut the difficulty and lag down a ton. Oh, 100%. The Wii and PS2 version of Sonic Unleashed is a much more consistent game in my opinion, better designed game than Sonic Unleashed on PS3 and Xbox 360. At a cost of less levels and a less cinematic final boss, but hey, I think it's still a much better and much more consistent video game. Okay, shading is done. I just gotta add the little... Where is it? The gradient map I had last time. Same basic idea. I'm gonna redo the... Just saying, you guys actually notice the difference between Sonic and Shadow's controls and gens. That totally went over my head. You think about it like this way. Sonic Shadow Generations, it took the best of Sonic Frontiers and mixed it with the best of Sonic Generations. Shadow controls really, really well in 3D space. I think they finally learned to just not let... They basically, in order to make Shadow feel better to control, they had to get rid of some visual fidelity. Basically, Sonic and Shadow now alternate between their like animation states much snappier, which does mean less like prettier animation compared to something like Unleashed, but also just like a lot more responsive and also just feeling better because they actually account for it. Like it's like Sonic Unleashed and stuff aren't boost to win, but like they do incentivize going forward more so than platforming, if that makes sense, you know. Shadow Generations is more of a platformer than Sonic Generations, if that makes sense. Particularly in 3D, you know? That's probably the best way I can describe it. Basically in the turning, Boost Sonic feels akin to like driving a car. Exactly. always thought of Gens as being my favorite Sonic games to control, but that's off the back of someone who's hardly played any in the library. But honestly, I think my absolute favorite Sonic to control, like just being able to have freedom of control and movement, is probably Sonic Adventure 2. Just because I feel like just because I like platformers. I like that style of platformer. Now, you could also say, well, why doesn't 3D Sonic work with momentum? Like, that's the big thing. Everyone wants, like, the 3D Sonic games, like that one Green Hill Paradise thing where, like, you have to, like, build up speed, a whole bunch of momentum to do these massive loop-de-loops. That's cool. It really is. But I feel like the problem with that stuff, the big problem, like, Sonic 3D momentum nowadays, is a mass appeal, which is the big problem Sonic is getting. Sonic, at the end of the day, to Sega, is a mass market for children. And in today's day and age, I don't think that's the kind of game that, like, clicks with them as much. Everyone says, like, games like Sparky Electric Jester are better, or that one Rollin' Rascal. And honestly, yeah, in terms of, like, momentum-based gameplay, they do. But the thing is, people nowadays don't play Sonic for the momentum-based gameplay. They play them for Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is the selling point of Sonic the Hedgehog. They want the experience of feeling fast rather than just the momentum-based gameplay. That's what they're selling in Sonic the Hedgehog nowadays. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, that's completely up to you. Alright, commission's done. Finally. I think it came out well. Pretty much pretty solid. If I'm being honest, I think I prefer how the first one looked in general. A bit more in general, but I think this one still came out good. Yeah, I gotta save it out and then send it over to Crystal. But with that, I'm gonna call it here for night then, folks. Everyone, I hope you all enjoyed. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you all have a good one. And remember to always, thanks for watching, everyone. And remember to always be cool and be creative.